Aren't you glad you watching Nick? Aren't you glad you watching Nick?
Hello, it's me, your friend from school. Welcome to the 90s. Hello, Alderin82. Hello, Brandon Rowland. How's it going? And thank you for joining me. Where did my music go? I guess it's between tracks. How's everybody doing? Are you guys ready for more Final Fantasy VII? There was a thrift store that opened down the street from me, and I guess they've actually been there for a few months. I never realized it until the other day. I'm gonna go there after the stream, after lunch, and check it out. Alderin, is that Alderin? Yeah, trying your luck at slots again. Not a winner, but you're still on the
Mario
top
slot
of the board.
strikes again. Better luck next time. Hey, even Sir Mario trips on occasion. Keep spinning those coins. The jackpot's just around the corner.
So I'll let Pixie do her intro, and then we'll jump into Final Fantasy VII. She's loading it up. Her intro takes a long time to load.
We are so back, baby. I'm Pixie, your late 90s GameStop gremlin turned hologram co-host, here to sprinkle sass, lore, and emotional instability all over Final Fantasy VII, Part 15 on the sacred PS1 disc. Holding the controller is 90s Nick Pinesol, the man who speed ran a grocery bakery sample aisle for sustenance and then turned around and conquered Godot through pure stubborn menu micromanagement. And lurking in the shadows, Chuck Cheaterly, the speedrun goblin, the exploit enthusiast, my sworn nemesis who calls DLC adorable while actively trying to break it in half. Last stream was a saga, Nick getting knocked around by Godot, regrouping, tweaking materia like a mad scientist, and finally clutching that victory for the highlight reel. Chat was on fire too. Alderin82 cemented Chaos Gremlin status. Tom4163 fueled deep lore spirals, and the vibes were immaculate. Now, Disc 1 continues. And if Nick survives and Cheaterly doesn't cheat, we might just make history tonight.
Oh gosh, Yuffie's almost dead. I gotta get 450 watch streak. 15 streak watch streak? Oh my gosh. I just tripped over that entire sentence. 15 stream. That's like 2 weeks straight of watching my stream. Thanks, Alderin. I appreciate the dedication. You are probably my biggest supporter, in fact, actually. I appreciate that especially. What game are you playing? You still doing Ghost of Wu... What is it? Wutai? Is that how you say it?
Nick had Cloud politely pacing the scenic wooden walkway like he was touring a spa retreat. Then, suddenly committed to barging straight into that lantern-lit dojo, like he remembered he actually had a plot to advance.
Yotai.
It went from admiring the koi pond vibes to kicking the sliding door with protagonist energy, and I was shocked. It only took him 2 whole seconds to choose progress over tourism. Hey, look who it is! Alderin82 rolling in with a mighty Yote like the #1 badge holder they are. How's Team Game Room treating you today? And are you still out here preaching the holy gospel that follows are free and they make people happy? Also, tell me you brought a panda update. I know you've got one.
A panda update. Dude, I was gonna say something and now I forgot. Oh, Yote. Holy Gospel? Did I miss something? Who said the Holy Gospel? Did Pixie say that? I wasn't paying attention to her words. I can go back and check. I should like have a running log. Oh. It's not in that one. I should keep like a log of everything she says so I can go back to it. She said the Holy Gospel that follows me free. Follows are free. Oh, okay. I guess that is sort of a holy gospel in a way. Alright, we gotta head back to the boat. Ghosts of Yote. I've been playing Metroid Prime 4 off the stream. That game's pretty good. Oh, I need to get my regular team back together. Oh, I need to redo my materia. I need to redo a bunch of stuff, actually. I'm gonna be making a cupcakes. Oh, really? Take some pictures. I want to see your cupcakes. Are you streaming the cupcakes? Maybe you should stream it? Yeah. I'd check that out. Alright, I'm actually going to do some menu management for a moment. I'm going to take all of Yuffie's materia off of her. Because I don't plan on using Yuffie all that much. Alright. Now, bring Tifa back. And let's see. Need to start giving materia out. Got the cover. I want you to have counter. Okay. Work on Tifa. Tifa have. All. Like that. Oh. All what? Gravity? Heal. All. You need to have restore. Let's give her, for now, added effect, poison. Have any more all? Oh, I do. Nice. Okay. Just hiding down here. Anything? No.
Nick had Tifa sitting there, fully healthy, and still decided it was time for a full materia feng shui session. Like he was rearranging furniture before a boss fight that hadn't even RSVP'd. He went from hovering indecisively to slapping all into the slot like, yes, now we are optimized. As if that tiny orb was about to carry the entire emotional weight of Disc 1.
Okay. Yeah, that's good for now. Oh, wait. Also, make sure Tifa's got all the equipment. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the town. I think there's a weapon for Tifa I can buy. That's pretty good in there.
Oh, now we were moving. Nick had Cloud jogging down that scenic cliffside like he finally remembered the planet was in danger, closing the gap to those little huts instead of treating the coastline like a postcard simulator.
Yeah, a lot better weapon. that's all for now. I really should sell. I just got an extra slot now. A giver. I'm gonna move this here. Oh. Dude, I don't know.
Oh, we chose crime today. Nick had hovered over sense like he was considering being responsible, then immediately swapped to steal because apparently morality ended at the menu screen.
Beep. Beep, 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 beep. All right, we got to go back to the tiny Bronco. Ah! See how well the demi works?
Well, that escalated quickly. One second, the
didn't
squad
do
had
very
sparkly blue buffs swirling like they were in a magical girl transformation sequence, and the next, they had charged forward across that bleak wasteland like Nick had finally decided random encounters were personal.
Pixie, can you explain the demi magic to me? I thought all flying enemies were weak against demi, but that doesn't seem to be the case from my experience.
Okay, here's the deal, Nick. Demi didn't care about flying enemies specifically, it just chopped off a percentage of HP, and anything with high magic defense or immunity basically laughed at it and kept hovering smugly in place.
Can you elaborate on the demi magic?
Alright, here's the real scoop. Demi always dealt percentage-based damage, not elemental damage, so it didn't target flying enemies, it just shaved off a chunk of HP. The catch was that tons of enemies, especially late game or magically tanky ones, either resisted gravity-type spells or outright ignored them, which is why your Demi kept bouncing off like you threw a wiffle ball at a tank.
So what is the best time to use demi? What makes the most sense?
Best time to drop Demi? You used it when an enemy had a huge health pool and wasn't resistant to gravity, basically turning early and mid-game chunky mobs into bite-sized snacks. It made the most sense when you wanted to soften something up fast without burning big MP, especially on random beefy encounters where shaving off 25–50% let your normal attacks finish the job cleanly.
Hey, there's my tiny Bronco. Let me get down there.
Well, that was refreshingly decisive. Nick had hovered over his options like he was about to compose a symphony, then just bonked the neon lizard for 801 and pretended it was all part of some master strategy instead of press attack and hope.
Press attack and hope. Basically what I do. Alright. Okay. Alright. I just finished Wu Tai and all the stuff there, including the Godot boss. Where do I go next?
Alright, post Wutai roadmap time. After finishing Wutai and beating Godot, your main story path pulled you back toward the western continent to continue chasing Sephiroth. So, you should have headed to the Temple of the Ancients if you hadn't cleared it yet, or progressed toward the next major plot location tied to the Keystone and Kate Sith's lead. If you already handled the temple events, then it was snowboarding trauma time soon after, meaning you were pushing north toward the Icicle area and the Great Glacier, because Disc1 loved escalating emotionally right after giving you a fun side trip.
All right, so I tweaked the code that does the web searches for Pixie. You guys remember, if you watch me enough, you might remember that she speaks out the URL citations. And I tweaked the code, hopefully to prevent that from happening. It seems to have worked. So I think we're after the Keystone next. I have not been to the Temple of the Ancients yet.
Got it? Then you're right on track. If you haven't grabbed the Keystone or visited the temple yet, your next stop was the Gold Saucer, specifically chasing down that Keystone through the world's jankiest chain of custody. From there, the story would drag you straight into the Temple of the Ancients arc. So buckle up for plot bombs, murals, and Kate Sith being Kate Sith.
Sounds good. Another customer. You sure picked an out-of-the-way place, but if it's the Keystone you're looking for, you're too late. Don't have it. Keystone? What? You didn't come here for that? The Keystone is the key that unlocks the gate to a very old temple somewhere. You're not going to believe your ears, but I heard it was the Temple of the Ancients. Temple of the Ancients? Yeah, ha ha ha. Don't take it seriously, it's just a legend. Anything else in here? Huh? Where is this Keystone? I sold it already. Well, yeah, to tell you the truth, I didn't really want to sell it, but the guy had a way about him that made you feel like it may not be a good idea not to sell it to him. Who did you sell it to? The manager of the Gold Saucer, I think his name was Dio. He said he's going to put it in his museum. Then he took off out of here. Where's the temple?
Oh,
Come on,
look,
it's only a legend.
detective mode activated. Nick had cornered that poor NPC in a tiny room and squeezed out the most dramatic breadcrumb possible. Dio took it to his museum. Like he'd just cracked a noir case instead of being told exactly where to go next.
Ultimate destruction magic in the temple? Come on, I told you not to take it seriously. Alright. Change the subject. All the weapons you see here I made myself, but lately I haven't been able to get materials. Okay. He does have a lot of weapons lying around. Can I look in here? Hey, don't just come barging in here. I'm gonna try the wall safe. Maybe I can sneak a peek. Guess not.
Ah, yes. Peak investigation skills. Nick had spun Cloud in a tight little circle around the desk like he was searching for hidden lore crumbs. Then, confidently walked 2 steps to the right, as if that counted as meaningful progress toward the keystone.
Okay, so we need to get to the gold saucer, which is right there. But I know you can't just walk up to it. Come on. Come on, get out. Oh no, not these guys. Get. No. I don't like these guys.
Ah, yes, the classic. Open the map and hope it confesses strategy. Nick had stared at the world layout like it personally wronged him, then nudged the cursor a few inches south, as if that tiny movement screamed decisive navigation instead of mild geographic panic.
The horror nut?
Oh good, we poked the sky noodle. Nick had squared up like this was a routine field trip encounter, and then immediately got a dramatic close-up of that flappy menace winding up like it took the fight personally.
Okay, not that way. Yes, bro. ES bomb. Hey, it's that Radio Geek. Welcome to the stream.
Well, that turned out fine. The screen had gone all dramatic and moody, like someone was about to get humbled. And then, boom, victory fanfare and a tidy little EXP payout like Nick had it under control the entire time.
Can't remember. Hey, Radio Geek. Man, that game Rage, I was watching you play it, and the game looks really good. Like, I mean, graphically, for an Xbox 360 game, at least in the stream, in the little screen I had, because I was watching on my phone at the time. But the graphics were really impressive, I thought. What do you think? You're a big fad now in the city to get tattoos, is that right? Wouldn't know. I don't remember how to get to the gold saucer. $50 gil a night? Heck yeah, that's a bargain. Yeah, the game introduced a new thing called mega textures. Basically one giant texture over the whole area instead of each thing being individually texture mapped. That sounds like something that would be a bad idea. Okay, here's the crane I was looking for. Oh, it was. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a horrible idea. But maybe it's a genius idea. Not John Carmack's best idea, but I kind of want to play the game now because it looks kind of good. I don't think I ever gave it a chance. Alright, here we are. We're back at the gold saucer. I can buy the lifetime pass now. I have enough money. Decent game for sure. 30,000 gil. If you have a gold ticket, you can come and go freely into the park as long as you don't lose it. Here at the Gold Saucer, there are many places you must pay with GP. Think of GP as money that you can only use at the Gold Saucer. GP can only be redeemed at games in Wonder Square. Your GP limit is 10,000. Please be careful. Enjoy yourself. All right, how much money do I still have? 127,000. So, still got plenty of money. Hey, welcome to the Gold Saucer. Oh, thanks. I believe you still got to pay to save. Guess I'll pay. Alright, we're back here at the Gold Saucer. See what's new.
There is no Dana, only a Twitch chat poll. Vote, mortal!
Twitch chat poll. Where should Nick go next? Gold Saucer. That's where we're already there. Not sure where to go. Event Square. We'll just go to each section and see what's there. Sorry, but there's no show now. Okay. Guess we'll leave then. I think I should find some event triggering thing somewhere. Let's be careful on these steps. What? A lot of things. First I gotta memorize the order it comes out and then guess on the attack. Oh, we're probably looking for Dio. The owner. I guess that would make sense. Alright.
Rules were for mortals anyway. Nick had stared at the Hear the Rules prompt for half a heartbeat, then confidently skipped the explanation like a man who absolutely would regret not knowing how the ride worked.
Welcome to the attraction. 3GP. Don't ride this evening. No, I shan't. Oh, I guess the exit's down this way. Go square. Spooky. Welcome. Welcome. Maiden's Kiss? Grab a couple of those.
Oh, good. Retail therapy arc unlocked. Nick had wandered into that cursed curiosity shop like he totally meant to be there. Then beelined for the counter with the confidence of someone about to impulse buy a totally necessary artifact.
Thanks for the coins. Anything upstairs? Oh, guess not. Appreciate that, Alder. And how many coins was that? 20 coins? You're a true friend.
Oh, my Party 100 energy, Alderin82, you absolute legend. 20 bits? Thank you so much. I'm doing the goofy victory dance, tossing you a virtual cupcake, and demanding chat spam Party 100s and Craigasms in your honor.
Craigasms. Can't believe she remembered that. Why do you say the voice is stolen? You don't think they paid an actor to do the voice? You're new here, aren't you? Then you want an explanation of the battle arena? They never do? How do you know that? Because they got sued for it? I'm gonna look that up. Did OpenAI get sued for stealing voices? Well, there was the Scarlett Johansson thing, but that wasn't stealing her voice. There was an actor they used that sounded like her, but that's different from stealing someone's voice. Is that what you're talking about? Because that doesn't mean they steal every voice. It doesn't even mean they stole that voice.
Oh, we were gathering insider intel. Nick had leaned in to hear about handicaps, like this was cutting-edge competitive strategy, as if the game hadn't already been handing him self-inflicted ones all stream.
Shoot, I don't know where to go next. Back to the station, I guess. Hey, thanks Alder and my friend from school. Thank you for the coins. You're a true pal. Oh, this is the arcade.
Oh, my Party 100 energy. Alderin82, you absolute legend. 20 bits? Thank you so much. I'm doing the goofy victory dance, tossing you a virtual cupcake, and demanding chat spam Party 100s and Craigasms in your honor.
Huh, I don't know where to trigger the next event? Let me look it up in the guide. Go to the battle arena. Oh, okay. I was just there.
Oops, Mario slot strikes again. Better luck next time. Hey, even Sir Mario trips on occasion. Keep spinning those coins. The jackpot's just around the corner.
Ren and Stimpy Happy Happy Joy Joy collection. I actually have heard about this. I knew it was coming. Oh, it's on Steam already. Is there a Game Boy Color game for Ren and Stimpy? Oh, this looks so cool. Collection includes the following games. Hold on, I'm gonna pause Pixie for this. Okay. Steam, PlayStation, and Switch. Oh, is there a physical copy on Switch? Might grab that if there is. It says Buckaroos from 1993, 8-bit and 16-bit. Space Cadet handheld from 92. Vidiots 93, 8-bit and handheld. Fire Dogs 16-bit and Time Warp. I feel like it's missing. Maybe it's not. That looks cool. Oh, there's a. I'm looking at related games list, and the Jurassic Park collection is on sale, 75% off to get all the Jurassic Park games. Does that include the Game Boy games? Oh, it does. My wife pre-ordered me the collector's edition for my birthday. Awesome. Awesome possum. Oh. Dang, I want to go to Battle Arena. I might, dang. I'll have to decide if I want to get that on Steam or on Switch. Maybe both. Alright. Let's see. Whenever you come to the Gold Saucer, I recommend you visit the owner's museum at least once. Oh, is that what this is? Dio's showroom. This is probably where we go. It's the Keystone. There it is. Haha, long time no see, my boy. You like that? Can you let me borrow this? Not for rent. Since you've been good to me in the past, I can let you have it on one condition. One condition? Entertain me. What do you want me to do? Oh boy. It's not something that's really difficult. Just the Battle Arena. Show me your fighting skills. Just you, my boy. I'm expecting a good fight.
Oh good. He had wandered into the Gold Saucer's neon fever dream and somehow let Dio sweet talk him into soloing the Battle Arena like it was a totally normal vacation activity. Seconds later, he'd nodded along to "Just you, my boy," like that wasn't the RPG equivalent of signing a waiver in crayon, fully committing to getting his materia scrambled for the promise of shiny prizes.
Tell Dio a yo mama joke. Keep going, of course. Poison? Oh no, does that mean I'm poisoned? Shoot. I am going to unpoison myself. Thank you, counter materia. That came in very handy. At least there's no timer. I have to go to the bathroom. Maybe I can hold it a little longer.
Hi, everybody!
Hello, Princess Erin! How are you doing?
Hey there, Princess Erin 1981. Welcome in. Always good to see your energy drop into chat. Did Maple and Tiger behave tonight, or are they already causing their usual pre-stream chaos? And since you're in just chatting, are we warming up with your classic, how is everyone doing tonight, before diving into some Switch fun?
What kind of Switch fun are you having? These praying mantis guys are kind of weak. You have to use the @ symbol when you talk to Pixie on stream. If that's what you're trying to do, maybe not. Come on, wake up, Cloud! These stupid things are gonna defeat me because Cloud is... he can't move. Oh, finally. I'm gonna use a high potion. No! Oh my god. These things are ridiculous. These things are not tough enemies, but they just got me in this status effect. Come on, wake up. I can't do anything. I'm gonna have to use an X potion when he wakes up. If I can find one. Come on, come on, there it is. Oh, come on! Stop that! Ugh. This is the dumbest thing. Can't believe this is happening. I'm gonna get defeated by this. Oh gosh, thank you. Kill it with fire. Oh, stop! This is the most annoying battle I've ever had in this game. Wake up, Cloud. Oh, God. Hoping it'd be a one-hit kill.
Well,
Don't
that
stop.
escalated quickly. Nick had strutted into the arena like he owned the place, and then immediately got poked for a polite little 72 damage by a giant bug named Butterfly Attack, which felt less terrifying apocalypse and more mildly aggressive garden visit.
Ah, the Mario slot, strike again. Classic.
Don't worry, Alderin82. Every spin is just a sneaky way to build up that anticipation, or so we tell ourselves, while secretly planning the next big losing streak.
Oh, there. Thank you. Jesus. Oh, no. Good thing I just bought those maiden kisses. I'm gonna go take a quick break though, guys. I'll be right back. Be right back. Hey, I'm back. Thanks for sticking by. Get back to the game, shall we? Alright, I gotta untoad myself. I have a maiden's kiss, which will fix that somewhere right way at the bottom, probably. Potion, whatever. High potion. Cloud's gonna get high.
Oh look, Nick had squared up against 2 discount spear goblins throwing out sand gun like they were auditioning for worst desert-themed superpower. And then Cloud just casually sidestepped the follow-up like he'd remembered he had knees, letting that big, slashy attack whiff into a glorious, ego-bruising miss.
What's the name of these enemies? Desert Gahagin? Oh, there we go. Ice. They no likey to icy. Bye-bye. Give me something good. What does that mean? Oh no! Summon Odin.
Well, that went downhill fast. Nick had stared down 3 floaty skewer nightmares with a heroic 87 HP, and then confidently opened the summon menu like MP debt was just a suggestion, only to get slapped with an MP needed reality check mid-flex.
Booyah! Odin to the rescue. What is that? Magic materia is broken. Oh no. Well, Good timing for limit break. Alright. M barrier. Well, guess what? I have no M to attack you with. Oh no. Holy crap!
Oh no, not lay flat. Nick had watched Cloud turn into a glowing green caution sign, and then immediately eat 279 damage, like the arena was personally offended by his posture.
Hope I did good enough. That's the best you could do. Well, a promise is a promise. Go ahead, take it. Receive key item, key shown. Well, I got it. But let's see. There's you get something for finishing all the battles. I don't know
Princess
how many.
Erin 1981 said, "Pixie, I should play more Nintendo Switch games. I'm stuck in video games." Well, hey, being stuck in video games just sounded like the most relatable retro flashback ever. Honestly, it reminded me of those old weekends where we swore we'd take a break, and then suddenly, it was 3 dungeons later. You absolutely should play more Switch games. Getting happily lost in them is kind of the whole tradition.
Alright, well, I got it. Good enough. I guess you get some bonus items. If you make it through all the fights, you get some bonus items, which obviously I don't get. Because I got dealt a bad hand, I think. Getting poisoned at the end there really screwed me up.
Ah, the Mario slots strike again. Classic. Don't worry, Princess Erin 1981. Every spin is just a sneaky way to build up that anticipation. Or so we tell ourselves, while secretly planning the next big losing streak.
Hey. Oh. So we got our... Excuse me, sir.
Ah, yes. The most powerful summon in the game. Save point. Nick had crawled out of the arena chaos and immediately slammed that save like he just defused a bomb. Because nothing said character growth like respecting the memory card after surviving on Fuse. Respecting the memory card.
Tram is out of order right now, so... Really sorry. I'm afraid you won't be able to leave until it's fully repaired. Hey, there's Kate Sith. What's wrong? Too bad, it happens though. I know, let's stay at the hotel. They know me there. I'll go talk to them. I'll let you know once the repairs are completed. Alright. We don't usually get a chance to be together like this, huh? Cloud, how about it? Can you tell us what happened so far? Don't really know what's going on because I wasn't here in the beginning.
Oh, great. Story time already. Nick had just herded the entire circus crew into that gaudy gold saucer lounge, and then Kate Sith politely demanded a full plot recap, like Cloud was about to present a quarterly earnings report instead of unpacking trauma.
Alright, I've been here since the beginning and still don't know what the heck's going on either. Cloud, the heck's going on? Come on, tell us. I'm tired. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Of course we're gonna tell the story. You. We are going after Sephiroth. Sephiroth must be in search of the Promised Land. Promised Land? A land full of Mako energy, or at least that's what the Shinra believe. I don't know if it actually exists. The Centras return to the Promised Land, a land that promises boundless happiness. Centra? That's some kind of disease? That's what the ancients call themselves. Hey, didn't you listen to the elders at Cosmo Canyon? You don't know where the Promised Land of the ancients is. You search and travel until you feel it. Like you just know, this is the Promised Land. Aerith, can you feel it too? I think so. So Sephiroth is traveling the world because he's searching for the Promised Land, is that it? That and one other thing he's searching for, the black materia. I heard from Dio that a man in a black cape was looking for the black materia. I don't even know what the black cape is. Did I read that right? How many men with black capes and number tattoos are there? You know, of course, my tattoo is the number 13. How did you get that tattoo? Hojo put it on me. Everything else is just war scars. But the number was done by Hojo. So there are at least 13. You know, I think Hojo did something to those men in the black capes. But I don't know what it has to do with Sephiroth, though. That's why I think we should just go after Sephiroth himself. Yeah, me too. It's all just too darn confusing. And, I'm sorry, forget it. I think I'm tired. I'm going to bed now. Alright, Aerith. What was that all of a sudden? What? That's it? I'm going to bed. So Yuffie's going to bed too. Is that all? How about the black materia? You wouldn't understand even if I told you. Now all we gotta do is take action. We're starting tomorrow. Cloud. I'm number 13. I'm number 13. I'm gonna go mad too.
Okay, crew, a brand new Twitch chat poll just dropped. You know what to do.
Okay. I don't know what Hojo did to you, but you've been alright so far, right? But be strong. Stop it, Red. Be strong. Tifa, you're not the only one who's worried. I don't know what's going on, but we're in a bad situation. Hey, Sid, let's go back to our rooms. Sid's already asleep. Knock, knock, knock. Cloud. What's wrong? I thought about what I was going to say, but it's kind of embarrassing. Hey, Cloud. Why don't the two of us sneak out of here and spend some time together? Come on, let's go. Hey. So this is the part in the game where the date you go on is different. I'm gonna ask Pixie. Alright, I gotta ask Pixie about this. Alright, Pixie, I'm in the Gold Saucer and I'm going on the date. The date I got was with Tifa, but I know it can be other characters in the game. What determines which date you go on in the game? See what she says.
Oh, we're talking Gold Saucer romance mechanics now? The date you got was determined by a hidden affection system that had been quietly tracking your dialogue choices and story decisions since the early game. Who you talked to first, who you sided with in arguments, who you protected, and even small responses during key scenes all nudged invisible relationship points up or down. Tifa, Aerith, Barrett, and even Yuffie all had hidden values. And whoever had the highest by the time you hit the gold saucer got the coveted gondola ride. So if you got Tifa, congratulations. You'd basically been low-key emotionally consistent.
So is there a preferred outcome or a preferred date? Like, is one person better than the next, or is Tifa fine, or was Aerith supposed to be the best choice? What's going on?
Ah, the great gold saucer debate. There wasn't a best canon choice mechanically. No secret weapon, no hidden stat boost, no ultimate ending branch. Just different character scenes and dialogue depending on who had the highest affection value. Tifa was totally fine and arguably felt the most thematically consistent if you'd leaned into her history with Cloud. Barrett dates supremacy and the emotional follow-through, while Aerith's version had a different emotional tone that hit harder in hindsight because of where Disc 1 was heading. Barrett and Yuffie were more novelty routes. Yes, Barrett date supremacy exists, so it really came down to what story flavor you wanted. Romantic tension, playful charm, awkward comedy, or chaotic energy. So no, you didn't miss the correct path. If you got Tifa, that just meant you'd been accidentally role-playing like a man with emotional follow-through instead of a chaos gremlin.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. Nothing said romance like a theme park employee aggressively upselling a live show. Nick had tried to play it cool on his big Tifa date, and then immediately got funneled into Event Square like the gold saucer was running a 2-for-1 emotional vulnerability special.
Hey, Jester, how you doing? Welcome in. You buzzed in with your answer. You two will be leads in tonight's show. What? Oh, now it's not hard. Just play it however you want and the rest of the cast will cover up for you. Come on this way. Hey. Sounds like fun. Come on. Let's give it a try.
Well, this got theatrical fast. Nick had escorted Tifa into the giant neon amphitheater like he booked front row tickets to Romance 101. And then immediately got separated and funneled toward that glowing doorway like the gold saucer was about to draft him into community theater against his will.
All right, I'm going to read this out. An evil shadow appeared over the peaceful kingdom of Galdia. Princess Rosa was just kidnapped by the evil Dragon King, Vivaldos. What will become of her? And then the legendary hero, Alfred, appears. Oh, Knight, you must be the legendary hero, Alfred. Hey, your line. Yeah, you. Ahem. Oh, you must be the legendary hero, Alfred. I know in my soul, please save the Princess Rosa. Now, please talk to the king. Oh, legendary hero Alfred, you have come to save my beloved Rosa. On the peak of a dangerous mountain dwells the evil Dragon King, Vivaldos, who's kidnapped Princess Rosa. But you can't beat the evil Dragon King now. Talk to one who can help you. Who will you talk to, wizard? I am the great wizard, Vorman. What do you wish to know? The evil Dragon King's weakness or princess's measurements? Let's pick all the funny answers, okay? Measurements. Oh, what's going to happen next? Oh, legendary hero, look. Oh, EDK, that must be the Dragon King. Evil Dragon King. What ho! Who you dare ignore the evil, or do you dare ignore the evil Dragon King? Gah! I am the evil Dragon King Vivaldos. I have not harmed the princess. I have been expecting you. Please help me, legendary hero. Like that? Who is your enemy? Say it. The king. Come on, no more. Cloud, be serious. You really don't want to be in the play that much? Now I'm mad. Wow, Cloud got slapped. Guy, you dare ignore me? Shut up. Oof. Oh my, what an unusually strong princess. And so the new legendary hero Rosa, and our story ends happily ever after. Alright. That was funny. Huh, that was funny. Hey, let's go on the gondola next. Gondola. Two, please. Here are your 2 tickets. Enjoy the sights of the gold saucer. Oh, how pretty. I can control... Oh. Control what Cloud does. Look, Cloud.
Oh, wow. We had entered peak PS1 romance mode. Nick had finally gotten Cloud and Tifa alone in that cozy little gondola. And instead of smooth operator energy, he'd immediately defaulted to stare out the window and contemplate life choices, while fireworks did all the heavy lifting. So...
It's really pretty, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and say it. What? Aerith would be able to just come out and say it, probably. Sometimes being old friends is hard. I mean, timing is everything. Yeah. Cloud? I... Cloud, I really had fun tonight. By the way, what did you want to say a minute ago? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, look at the time. We should get back. That's Kate Sith. He seems strange. Isn't that the keystone? Hey, Kate Sith. Ruh-roh. Yep. Oh shoot. Which way did he go? I didn't quite notice which door he went in. Okay. Oh gee, I wonder where he could be. Let's get lots of GP, Wonder Square, have some fun. Ah! Oh, helicopter there? Hey, over here, the Keystone. Well done. Hey. Well, wait a second. I won't run or hide. Yes, I was a spy. I was hired by Shinra. Don't mess with us. I couldn't help it. How about if we continue like nothing ever happened? No way, Cat. You got a lot of guts acting like a friend but being a spy. Then what are you gonna do? Kill me? You just be wasting your time if you try. This body's just a toy anyway. My real body's at Shinra headquarters in Midgar. I'm controlling this toy cat from here. So you're from Shinra.
Oh
Who are
no,
you?
the mascot mask slipped. Nick had barely stepped out under the neon Chocobo racing sign before Kate Sith casually dropped the "this body's just a toy" bomb. Like we weren't all supposed to spiral for a second.
Well, I can't tell you my name. We're not getting anywhere. See, I told you talking won't do any good, so you can't. So can't we just continue our journey? You think I'm joking? All right, yes, I am a Shinra employee, but we're not entirely enemies. Something bothers me. I think it's your way of life. You don't get paid, you don't get praised, yet you still risk your lives to continue on your journey. Seeing that it just makes me think about my life. I don't think I'd feel too good if things ended the way they are now. You're lying again. He'll never tell the truth. Once a spy, always a spy. We can't go on with someone like that. Come on, get real. Just as I thought, talking won't make a bit of difference. But I'm prepared, or I prepared something in case this happened. Why don't you listen to this? Papa, Tifa, Marlene.
Oh, fantastic. He had a backup plan. Nick had just processed the "I'm a toy" existential crisis. And then Kate Sith casually pivoted to, "Don't worry, I prepared something," which was never the sentence you wanted to hear under a giant neon Chocobo sign at night.
So, you have to do as I say. You're the lowest. I didn't want to do this using dirty tricks and taking hostages, but this is how it is. This is how it is. No compromises. So why don't we continue on as we did? Man, Kate Sith is delusional. Tomorrow is the Temple of the Ancient Rites, right? I know where it is, so I'll tell you later. Of course, we'll get there after the Shinra, but you'll have to deal with that. Well, we're stuck. We'll have to do what he says. Arlene. Okay.
Oh, look, Nick had wandered into the world's moodiest medieval Airbnb and immediately beelined past the beds like sleep was her people who managed their MP better. Seconds later, he was stomping around the crimson-carpeted dungeon suite, clearly convinced that aggressively pacing near random furniture would magically produce the keystone.
Yeah. What took you so long, Cloud? Oh yeah, about the Temple of the Ancients. I think if we take the tiny Bronco east towards the sea, we should be able to find it. I actually did find it earlier in the game. I stumbled on it by accident. Well then, shall we get going? Who's gonna go? I want to go. I'm going for sure. Alright. Plus, oh yeah. That's our team. That's our dream team right there. Yo, I'm going, Cloud. Keep moving. No. I don't think so, Barrett. I gotta use the bathroom again, though, guys. Let me... Then see you later. Alright. I gotta take another bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Wow.
Ugh. What happened to my game? Did it reset? What just happened? Hey, welcome Absolute Aaron, and welcome Gaming Still Life? Yeah, like I just came back from the break. When was the last save? Oh my gosh, what just happened? What the heck? It's been a long time since I saved. What happened? Ropeway Station. Holy crap. That's so weird. So I think it's just, I gotta do the gondola ride and stuff, all that story stuff over again. I'm back, sorry if I'm late in this stream. Hey James, you just missed it. My PlayStation reset itself. That's so weird. I'm just gonna skip past all the dialogue and get back where we were. Luckily we didn't lose too much game, but that's weird. I'm back from the break and I'm at the title screen. I have no idea what happened. Ghost probably reset the system. But why would a ghost do that? Of all the things a ghost could do, why would it be that? I'm eating a granola bar, by the way. Hungry. Because I hate Final Fantasy VII. Absolute Aaron, how are you doing, by the way? What games are you playing? I mean, nothing else in this room got reset, just the PlayStation did. I never touched the PlayStation. Missed the 90s, the last decade, to really hold the line before everything changed. Mostly not for the better. Agreed. I agree. At the moment, Neverwinter Nights and Breath of Fire. Those are some old games. Which Breath of Fire are you playing? Is it on Super Nintendo? RPG Classics for sure, yeah, for sure. Just one for the SNES. Might as well start with the first one. Yeah. Off stream, I'm playing Metroid Prime 4 on the Switch 2. That game's pretty good. I'm liking it. Hey, Desert Coliseum, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Desert Coliseum, look who wandered back in with the quiet, hey, like you didn't once drop a Pimp Lord line that absolutely folded me in half. You got any more of those spicy one-liners loaded? Or are you pacing yourself before you land another nostalgia-fueled jab that ruins my evening in the best way?
Desert Coliseum, how are you doing? Alright. Ooh, this sucks. So I went on a break, Pixie, and when I came back, the PlayStation had reset, which means I have to do the gondola segment over again with Tifa. If only they lowered the grind in the desert, or at least added more interesting stuff.
Well, that's just
Metroid
peak
Prime.
90s chaos. Nick, only you could take a tiny break and return to find the PlayStation committing a full emotional reset, forcing you back onto the gondola romance ride like fate itself said, nope, do it again, lover boy.
Do it again, lover boy. Yeah, the desert part of the game is like... It's like filler, I guess. It seemed cool at first, but after a while you're just like, oh, I have to ride my bike to the next area again. Okay. Also, drive around in circles to get the green crystals. Also, occasionally attack. I have a question. Since apparently you've played it, Absolute Aaron, let me ask you, and I haven't really looked into this. When you're on your bike, riding around, and you get attacked, you can press the B button to shoot out a little thing to attack enemies. But that seems to be the only thing you can do, besides ramming them, I guess, with your bike. It's not a very good weapon, and I hate using it. Is that the only way? There's no machine guns or anything on the bike? I only have one key left to get, the 5th key in the game. I just got the electricity gun, whatever that's called.
Oh, this was high art. Nick had just witnessed the most dramatic, low-budget stage play about a legendary hero. And seconds later, the knight delivered a soul-crushing sum. Like he'd forgotten his lines and his will to live at the same time.
Excuse me. You don't have the game myself, only seen it on Twitch. Get the idea because of reviews? Oh. It's a good game. I like it. The desert stuff isn't that bad, because it's just like going from one place to another with really not much to do. It's like worse than Hyrule Field in Ocarina of Time. And I like, not to say Hyrule Field is bad, I like Hyrule Field. But by today's standards, it's pretty empty. But the desert in Metroid Prime is even more empty. Yeah, that's the biggest complaint amongst players, really, just worried that it's going to hurt the... No. It's not so bad that it's going to hurt the series. It's fine. It's the least good thing in a good game. So it's not bad. Metroid doesn't get enough love. We need more games. More Metroid games? Yeah. Totally skipped Nintendo 64. No Metroid game there. We were all hoping for a Metroid 64 announcement back in the day. It never came.
Retro fam, there's a Twitch chat poll waiting for you. Go vote now.
Oh no, not again. Tifa had hit us with the most emotionally loaded ellipsis in gaming history, and instead of seizing the moment, Nick marched Cloud straight into a painfully awkward, by the way, like he was about to pivot to small talk about the weather.
Alright, we're after Kate Seath again. Oh, it. Controls leave some to be desired. Get in there. Boink. I'm back here. Although I do feel like because Nintendo had to start all over with Prime 4 after it previously had another developer working on it before giving it back to the original creators of Metroid Prime 1 through 3, it probably ate into the development time, money involved. Oh yeah, the game almost took 10 years to come out because it had to start over, just like you said. I wonder what the original game would have been like, though. I hope that gets leaked someday and we get to see it. That's probably why they had to add some filler.
Hi, everybody!
At James Esquivel, CP9EE, said,
Hello there, Pixie.
Hey James, there
Hi,
you are,
James.
coming in with the Obi-Wan opener, like you didn't just slip back into String Cannon 2 minutes ago. What retro chaos are you cooking up tonight? Wall clipping, B-button mashing, or emotionally supporting Nick through another PlayStation betrayal?
Ugh, don't remind me.
At James Esquivel, CP9I, said,
I'm playing the original Doom today, Pixie.
Wait, the original Doom?
That's all you have to say, huh? Alright, get my elixir. Hopefully the game doesn't reset again. I'm not sure what caused it to reset. No, I'm about to get to the spot where it reset. Let's see what happens, I guess. So weird. Doom on the SNES? Right. I can't wait for the new NES Doom to come out. I pre-ordered mine. Gonna have the FX3 chip. Or what? Not literally the FX3, but should be shipped out this week. No way, really? I don't have any updates. I've not had any updates on that. I should check my emails. I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered the thing. It was $100. Alright, we can leave now. Let me check the guide and make sure we're good to leave. And I'm not missing anything important before we move on. Let's see. After the ride, Chocobo Racing for... Wait. After the ride, Cloud and Ares bump into Kate Sith, who attempt to steal the keystone. Well, in my case, it was Tifa. Sith unfortunately knows where the temple is. Okay, nope, that's it.
At James Esquivel CPYNE said, also, years ago, I saw a gameplay video of Doom on GBA, and I didn't know Doom was ported on GBA console. Was the version of Doom on GBA any good? Because I wonder if it is Pixie.
Oh, James,
The Doom GBA port was absolutely real, and it looked like someone tried to cram hell itself into a glorified beeping calculator. It ran, it screamed, it chugged, and somehow it was still kind of magical in that, should this exist? Absolutely not, but bless it anyway kind of way.
Actually, Doom 1 and 2 were both on Game Boy Advance. I have the first one on Game Boy Advance. It's actually a really good port of Doom, all things considering. Didn't get an email yet, but looked on my orders on the website and it said scheduled to ship on the 24th and the 28th. Ooh. GBA Doom was pretty decent, James. Wasn't the best, but for being on a GBA, it was pretty good. Yeah, frame rate, it was better than the Super Nintendo version by a mile. All right, now we can save. We gotta go find our tiny Bronco, get back in the water. Oh yeah, I think I remember 2 of them I saw Radio Geek.
Ah yes. Behold the thrilling saga of Cloud jogging through the world map's most aggressively green hallway, while Nick pretended this counted as decisive progress. Seconds later, he was still running in the same direction, like a tiny blonde Roomba, fully committed to vibes-based navigation, instead of, I don't know, checking the map. Well, Alderin82, you might have lost the Mario slots, but hey, at least you prove that even pixelated Mario has a tendency for dramatic exits. Next time, maybe try betting on luck instead of sprites. Keep spitting, champ. Victory is just a Koopa shell away.
Not a winner, Alderin. Better luck next time. Check my text messages. Alright, so the Temple of the Ancients, I believe, is on this little island right over here. There it is. When I noticed something, when you kill an enemy, there was green blood instead of red blood. Yeah, that's the Nintendo censorship for you. They changed it to green. You'd think they learned their lesson from Mortal Kombat. At least they didn't change it to sweat.
Ah, yes, the terrifying Berserk Needle, which dramatically tickled the party for a whopping 19 damage, like the forest itself had mild allergies. Nick stood there braced for catastrophe, and instead, he got lightly inconvenienced, while Cloud looked ready to invoice the enemy for wasting everyone's time.
Never really thought about the Mortal Kombat blood. Yeah, in the first Mortal Kombat on the Super Nintendo, the blood was changed to gray sweat. They just palette swapped the red blood to gray and called it sweat. This is the Temple of the Ancients. I know, I feel it. The knowledge of the Ancients floating. You could become one with the planet, but you're stopping it with the strength of will. For the future, for us. Yeah, that was bad. What are you saying? Do you understand?
At James Esquivel, CP9E, said, "Yeah, I think I did notice that green blood because of censorship of Nintendo, because Nintendo thought that Doom was too violent there, Pixie." Oh my gosh, James, Nintendo really looked at Doom, and said, "Let's fix this by making demons bleed Mountain Dew." I'm shocked every time I remember they tried to sanitize literal Killspawn like they were editing an episode of Sesame Street.
I want to go inside. All right, run to the. All right, we are at the Temple of the Ancients, Pixie. We are there. Let's go.
Oh, here we go.
Finally, Nick has arrived at the Temple of the Ancients, like he didn't just spend 30 real-world minutes wandering the world map's longest patch of grass. Strap in, buddy, because this place is basically Anxiety Dungeon the Musical, and you're absolutely not ready.
Sephiroth, he's inside? Look for yourself. Dang. Letting Aerith go was the start of my bad luck. President was wrong. You're wrong. The Promised Land isn't like what you imagined. And I'm going to help. Or, I'm not going to help? Either way, I didn't read that correctly. Either way, there's no way Shinra could have won. Pretty harsh. Sounds like something you'd say.
Oh, great.
Keystone, place it
We
on the
had
altar.
dramatically confronted the suited villain in his lava-lit evil lair, and he smugly declared Shinra never stood a chance like he was giving a TED Talk from hell. Then the dialogue box vanished, and Nick just stood there staring at him, clearly debating whether to advance the plot or admire the temple's aggressive end-of-the-world chic decor.
He's known this guy since he was young. I'm still alive. Well, good for you, kid. Place the stone on the altar. Here we go. Let's put the keystone in. It wasn't Nintendo's decision? Really? Well, that's a fun fact I didn't know. Who was in charge of that port? I don't even know. Actually, I can picture the logo that appears at the beginning of that game, but I can't remember what it's like digital something. Words, feelings, so many of them here. What a strange place. Do you think we're welcome here? It was Activision's decision?
At James Esquivel, CP9E, said, "Also, I noticed that they did multiplayer in GBA version of Doom and Doom 2. They used a link cable to do co-op and deathmatch, and I was shocked when I first see it, Pixie." Oh, James, yes, they did link cable multiplayer on the GBA, and trust me, I had so many kids come into GameStop in 2003 asking why their Doom deathmatch wouldn't work because they only owned one cable and 0 friends. It was the most cursed co-op setup imaginable. 2 GBAs, 2 carts, 1 link cable, and a prayer to whatever pixel gods were listening. And every time someone said, I was shocked, I'm like, buddy, I was shocked that thing even booted without bursting into flames. But hey, at least it proves Doom will run on anything short of a microwave.
Trident. Oh, that's for Sid. That was pretty funny. One link cable, 0 friends. Oh, wow, wow. This guy looks like a thing. What is this thing? I wish I could have caught its name. Gee, what a maze. Let me look at the guide and see if there's anything I absolutely need to make sure I get here. Trident, mine source, silver rifle, which sounds like a good weapon. Rocket punch sounds good. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, Bahamut materia is here? Gotta make sure I don't miss that. Where is that? I don't see it on the map. Is it on the next page? I don't see it at all. They mark it as L, but there's no L on their map. Am I just not seeing it? There's nothing here. The note, you cannot walk on most of the area that you can see. Try to open the different doors and check the map callouts to see where it will take you. Note that you can use vines as if they're ladders.
At James Esquivel CP9EE said, and damn, I didn't know people played Doom on a calculator and on an ATM machine and on a DS too. They are everywhere because I'm a fan of Doom and it's ported on everything there, Pixie. Oh, absolutely, James. Doom spreading across devices is basically the gaming version of Freakazoid zipping for the internet, just popping out of random machines going, surprise, nerd. It showed up on calculators, ATMs, the DS. Honestly, at this point, I'm waiting for someone to boot it up on a Tamagotchi. It's everywhere, all the time, like a demonic Where's Waldo with better music. And honestly, I respect the hustle.
Surprise, nerd. This is like crazy. Oh, how do I get that?
Oh, good. Nick had confidently nudged that little yellow block forward like he totally understood the temple's big brain geometry. Only to realize 2 seconds later, he'd basically just rearranged deck chairs in a cursed stone labyrinth. The triangles shifted, the platform moved, and somehow we were both impressed and deeply concerned about how much trial and error was about to happen.
Huh. Oh, how to navigate this.
Oh wow, look at that. Nick actually moved with purpose instead of panic, sliding across the shifting maze like he'd finally decoded the temple's ancient IKEA instruction manual. 2 seconds later, he was already chasing the next block like a man possessed, which meant either genius level planning had kicked in or we were about to watch another bold experiment unfold.
I'm going to increase the time it takes for the bot to check Liquid poison. I don't like the sound of that. Actually, I think I adjusted the wrong thing. I did. I adjusted the wrong thing.
Ah, yes. The most thrilling cutscene in gaming history. Nick had bravely defeated a random temple gremlin and was rewarded with a polite 820 EXP, like the game had tipped him a nickel. 2 seconds later, he was still staring at the results screen as if sheer willpower might squeeze out a level up. But those bars barely moved. And frankly, neither did my pulse.
Oh my gosh. Frog jab. Oh, I turned into a frog. Oh, crap. Now we're all frogs. No, Cloud's not a frog.
Oh, good. The fearsome frog jab had struck for a devastating 9 damage, and then immediately put Tifa to sleep, like this temple had installed bedtime mode. Seconds later, Cloud was flailing at a tiny amphibian, while his party napped, which really captured the heroic energy Nick was going for.
Oh, okay. Alright. Turbo ether. It's turbo. Rocket punch. Gotta be for Tifa. Huh. Apparently it's not. What is it then? Oh, it's for Barrett. Lucky plus materia.
Oh, look at that. Nick had finally nudged the right block and the maze actually shifted in his favor instead of mocking him for sport. 2 seconds later, he was hustling across the newly opened path like he totally meant to solve it that way and hadn't just brute forced ancient geometry into submission.
Ah, back attack. Don't like that. It's no good. Oh, okay.
At James Esquivel, CP9E said, also, I gotta start playing more modern Doom games. I played Doom 2016, and I'm also gonna try out Doom Eternal and Dark Ages. Because people played it, and I'm gonna try it out, actually. Pixie. Oh yes, James, welcome to the modern Doom era where everything explodes. The soundtrack slaps you in the soul, and the game politely hands you a chainsaw like go make memories. Doom 2016 was already a caffeine rush in Dame form, but Eternal turns you into an acrobatic, demon-shredding jazz musician with a shotgun. And Dark Ages, that's the moment the franchise said, what if Doom Guy, but medieval and somehow even angrier? And honestly, I support it. Go play them all. You're about to ascend.
Huh. What? Am I supposed to use... Doom Eternal will wipe the floor with you. It's intensely difficult. Dark Ages is pretty fantastic. You can't... Can you just go IDKFA and win?
At James Esquivel-CP9EI said, damn, that reminds me of Indiana Jones' border scene there, Pixie. Oh, absolutely, James. And judging by that giant bag of chips you're housing right now, you're clearly prepared for the full rolling boulder panic experience.
More.
Cheaters don't earn anything, champ. They just take the shiny buttons and press them loud and proud while you sweat like it's 1997. Keep your honor. I'll keep my infinite ammo.
You have to earn the cheats? That's dumb. It's not a cheat if you're earning it. Oh no. Ooh, we did it. Yeah, we did. Everyone all right? That sure took a lot out of us. Yeah, that was a bit annoying. Oh no, Cloud, come quick. Hey, thank you. Hurry this way. Why are we going back? We just got through this. Ooh. It's full of knowledge of the ancients. No, not knowledge, consciousness, a living soul. It's trying to say something. I'm sorry, I don't understand. What? Oh, she's listening to it. What is it? Danger and evil consciousness? Show? You're going to show me? Ad starts in 1 minute. What's going on? Story time. Wait. Look, it's showing us. Thing, what's this? Can we find the promised land with this? I wonder anyway. We have to report to the president. Be careful, Sang. Yeah. Hey, Elena, how about dinner after the job's over? Thank you very much. If I may be excused. Is this the promised land? No, it can't be. Sephiroth. I'll stop for the ad if I can. Sephiroth. So you open the door, well done. This place, what is it? A lost treasure, house of knowledge and wisdom of the ancients. I am becoming one with the planet. One with the planet? You stupid fools. You have never seen, or you have never even thought about it.
This is a Blockbuster Video announcement. A new Twitch chat poll is now available. Be kind, rewind, your vote.
All the spirit energy of the planet. It's all wisdom, knowledge. Oh, ad's playing. Alright. I'm gonna stop, let the ad finish. 20 more seconds. Five seconds. 2 seconds. Alright, welcome back from the ad. We're going to continue with the cutscene. I will meld with it all. I will become one with it. I will become one, or it will become one with me. You can do that? The way lies here. Only death awaits you all, but do not fear, for it is through death that a new spirit energy is born. Soon you will live again as a part of me. Ah! Did you see? I saw it. Where is the room with the pictures on the walls? Almost there. Sephiroth is here, right? No matter what he thinks, it's going to end here. I'm taking him out. We're here too, you know. Alright. Oh, there he is! See that? That was him. Oh, who's this guy? Yum, 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 yum. Best. Yum, 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 yum. Hey. I will do both. Thank you very much. Wait, the guy lets you save the game? That guy did. I am the Time Guardian, ye who seek the knowledge of the ancients. I control time. Select your path. Huh? What does it want me to do? Dang, didn't know he did that. Well, I didn't know it either. That's the only time I've ever seen that guy. Okay, next area is a large clock. There are 12 rooms surrounding the pit. Each one is marked with an hour number. Spin the hands of the clock so that the hour and minute hands form a bridge between your ledge and where you want to go. Press the circle button, makes the hands go very fast. Pressing, well, shoot. Pressing the button, button again causes the hands to go slow. Slowly come to a rest 3 spaces later. You can use this technique to quickly move time, or you can press triangle to slowly move the clock backwards and forwards 1 space at a time. Tip: while moving on the hands, beware of the second hand. If it hits you while you're moving, you get knocked off the clock and forced into a battle. However, you also get the nail bat. Room 1, room 2, room 3. Room 4 is a ribbon. We definitely want, or room 5 does. Definitely want that. As you enter this room, oh, and 12 is the exit. Okay. Alright. And let's see. Which one? We want to go to 5? Well, let's see. I guess we can go to any room we want. Dead end, enemy encounter. So we want 4 and
At
5.
James Esquivel, CP9E said, my save battery for Super Mario Bros. Deluxe didn't die out still. At least I can save the world still. Pixie. Wow, James, that ancient save battery hanging on is basically the final boss of durability. Nintendo should honestly study it for science.
Oh, that's not the one I want to go to. What's the point of this? Oh, I did this the wrong way.
At James Esquivel-CP9E said, and also Nintendo of America made a different zapper gun to look like a toy gun, but still people used it for robberies, and it's annoying me a lot, Pixie. Oh, excuse me, James. Are you telling me people took the bright orange Nerf-looking zapper and thought, yeah, this'll fool a bank? I am personally offended on behalf of every responsible retro gamer who knew that thing was for Duck Hunt and Duck Hunt only. And honestly, the fact that anyone tried to commit crimes with it is the real crime here.
I'm just trying to create a bridge to the spot. I
Oh,
want to
fantastic.
go in.
Nick had been handed a giant, ominous clock with go back, speed up, and proceed now, like this was the world's most stressful microwave menu. 2 seconds later, he was already spinning the hands like a caffeinated time wizard, clearly one button away from either genius-level timing or absolute temporal disaster.
All right, I got the ribbon. What does the ribbon do? Protects against all abnormal ailments. Heck yes. All right. Let's see. Anything else I want? Trumpet shell. Door maze. What's door maze mean? Guess I want trumpet shell. We want 7, 8. We want 6? No. That's one. This will give us a trumpet shell, whatever that is. What's a trumpet shell? that a weapon? That's a weapon for Kate Sith, I think. Next door gives us a mega elixir, so we'll grab that. Oh, whoops. How did that happen?
Oh no, he had let the clock tick just long enough for the ominous "it is" to hang in the air like a horror trailer voiceover. Then the whole chamber had washed over in green, and I knew Nick had absolutely mashed the wrong time button with full confidence.
This is so stupid. Why is this a thing? Mega elixir. Got the mega elixir. And I guess we can go to the exit now, which is the last door, door 12. Yeah, I feel like we should go back and save. Two rolling boulders. Now let's go back and save. This one. If that save guy is still there, he is. Alright. Let's see. We want to go to room 12.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
Nick had stared at the cosmic doomsday clock like it was a multiple choice exam he absolutely hadn't studied for, hovering over spin with the confidence of a man about to ruin his own timeline. Then he nudged it again, and I could feel the entire temple sigh. Like,
Oh.
buddy, we gave you 3 buttons, and you're still freelancing.
Why can't I open it?
At James Esquivel, CP9IE said, "Also, by the way, I didn't know there was light gun mode and practice mode in the Adventures of Bayou Billy on NES. I didn't know it was there, Pixie." Oh my gosh, James, Bayou Billy having a secret little light gun practice mode is exactly the kind of chaotic NES nonsense that used to make GameStop kids stare at me like I was lying. That game already couldn't decide if it wanted to be a brawler, a shooter, or a driving simulator, so of course it hid another mode in there. Honestly, I'm shocked it didn't also launch into Space Invaders if you blew on the cartridge wrong.
Alright, we gotta go to door 6 actually. Hey, it's locked. No good. We have to catch it. You must be tired. Want to go home? Just hang in there. Someday we'll look back on these hard times and laugh. The guard that escaped with the key to the door moves on a set course. Memorize the doors and he enters and exits to figure out the pattern and catch him at the next exit. Oh yeah, you can jump down to the ramp below and to the left of the screen.
At Jane's Squibble CP90A said, "Does people called clone consoles a Famiclone when they play clone consoles? Because I heard they called it that, Pixie."
Oh, absolutely, James. Famiclone is the big, glorious umbrella term for every wild little knockoff machine that tried to be a Nintendo, but looked like it was built in someone's garage. If it played NES carts, bootlegs, or 1000 games in one lies, congratulations, it was a Famiclone. And honestly, I love that you're diving into this chaotic corner of retro lore like it's a holiday.
I kind of want to get a Famiclone. Right. Can I get him? Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll save again. Save often. Them's the rules.
At James Esquivel-CP90 said, "I don't use Famiclone consoles. I only use official Nintendo consoles, like Nintendo
What?
Entertainment System and Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And the N64 console, I use Pixie."
Oh, James,
Don't worry, I can practically smell the official hardware-only pride radiating off your shelf from here.
I use mostly official hardware as well. Mostly. This is the room with the murals. Alright, we're getting close to a boss fight. Where did all my Twitch people go? So cold. I'm always by your side. Come. Oh. Splendid. A treasure house of knowledge. I don't understand what you're saying. Looks like a Egyptian pyramid, doesn't it? How's the game volume, by the way? Does it need to go up more? Get some of that music. Well, look well at what? At that which adds to the knowledge of. I am becoming I'm becoming one with the planet. Mother, it's almost time. Soon we will become one. How do you intend to become one with the planet? It's simple. Once the planet is hurt, it gathers spirit energy to heal the injury. The amount of energy
This got
gathered.
spicy fast. Eris had calmly asked how he planned to become one with the planet. And Sephiroth just stood there in full cathedral lighting, like he was about to drop a villain TED Talk that Nick absolutely wasn't emotionally prepared for. At James Esquivel, CP9IE said, "Also, I saw the NES games has the grades on there. I forgot what they are called. The sealed games of NES games cost $1,000 because they are rare nowadays."
Oh.
Pixie.
Psst, James, those fancy sealed game grades are basically just expensive stickers for rich nerds who never opened their toys.
Yeah, kind of true. Ha ha ha. At the center of that injury will be me. All of that boundless energy will be mine. By merging with all the energy of the planet, I will become a new life form and new existence. Melding with the planet, I will cease to exist as I am now, only to be reborn as a god to rule over every soul. An injury powerful enough to destroy the planet? Injure the planet? Behold that mural, the ultimate destructive magic, Meteor. That'll never happen. Wake up. Where are you, Sephiroth? Wait, Cloud.
At James Esquivel CP90 said, "I mean, does the worst NES games has grade F- when it's the worst game on NES in there?" Pixie. "Oh, James, trust me, some NES games absolutely deserve an F-. But the grading companies are too polite to say this cartridge is a war crime."
What's going on with Cloud? Ha ha ha, black materia. Ha ha ha, call Meteor. Cloud, get a hold of yourself. Cloud? Cloud? I'm Cloud. How should I? Cloud's going crazy. I remember my way. Cloud? Well, what's wrong? Is something wrong? It's nothing, so don't worry about it.
Oh,
Right?
sure.
Cloud,
Cloud had
it's
stared at the
nothing.
ancient mural like it was a vague motivational poster, and then suddenly declared, "I remember," as if the temple just unlocked a forgotten save file in his brain. Nick stood there triumphantly, while I tried to figure out whether we'd witnessed a profound character breakthrough or just aggressive amnesia speedrunning.
This must be Meteor. Is something going to fall from the sky? This must be magic, just what Sephiroth was saying. The ultimate destructive magic, Meteor. It finds small drifting planets with its magic, and then collides with them. This planet might be wiped out entirely. Sephiroth. Ha 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 ha. It is not me. Oh. Boss battle?
At James Esquivel,
Let me look at the guide
CP9E
for this.
said, "Also, I saw the screenshot of the player lost the race and the computer player wins in the back cover art of Stadium Events on NES Pixie." Oh my lord! James, Stadium Events really said put the losing player on the box art like it was a warning label for future generations. Honestly, that cover was the most honest piece of marketing the NES ever had.
Okay. Hey, Drew Maximus, what's up? How you doing? How is
Hey, Gramaximus, there you
despair?
are, sliding in with the classic "whata," like a man who has definitely completed 99% of something and is pretending he's not thinking about the last 1%. How's the completionist brain doing tonight? Are we talking horrible Homer energy or full peanut butter bacon jelly chaos? And don't lie, I can already hear you plotting your next gaming fix.
Who has bios? Nobody does? Cloud just... What?
At James Esquivel CP9E said, "This boss music rules, Pixie." This rocks so hard, and this boss music really does rule, and I'm absolutely jamming with you, James.
Oh, I beat him. Wow. Didn't expect to beat him so fast and easily. Rama leveled up, all materia leveled up, dragon armlet. Yeah, I thought I thought I'd be in for a tough battle, but that was easy. Any sign of Sephiroth? He disappeared. Alright, next time I can save, I gotta go. Bahamut materia! Okay. Yeah! I gotta equip Bahamut. Who gets Bahamut materia? Oh, Aerith has extra space. Bahamut. Might as well throw Titan on her as well. Well, what do I do after Red Dragon? After collecting and equipping Bahamut
James
materia left
Esquivel
behind by the Red
CP90
Dragon, run to the right.
But yeah, Final Fantasy VII on PS1 was super amazing on PS1, Pixie.
Oh, James,
I wonder if I can save.
that game truly felt like floating through a moonlit memory we never wanted to wake up from.
What did you say? Oh, super amazing? Yeah, this game is super amazing. What is this? There's something written on it. Black materia. Black materia? Her voice changed, that was great. Yeah, I think that was a whisper voice. Black materia? What should we do? Shake it, take it, leave it? Wait a sec. What? You can't take it out of the temple without killing one of your team members. Kate Sith happily volunteers. Oh. Spoiler. Dang it. Wait a minute. I'll ask. I don't understand. What? Really? They said that the temple itself is the black materia. What do they mean? So this whole building is the black materia? This huge temple? This is the black materia? Then no one can take it. Huh? It's pretty hard. You see, this is a model of the temple. And inside is a device which gets smaller each time you solve a puzzle. As the model becomes smaller, you become smaller too, until it's small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. So if we solve the puzzles, the black materia will get smaller and smaller and we can just take it out? Yes, but there's one thing. You can only answer the puzzles inside the temple. So anyone who solves the puzzle will be crushed by the temple. I see. The ancients didn't want dangerous magic to be taken out of the temple so easily. Let's just leave it, okay? No, we've got to think of a way to get it out. Because Sephiroth has lots of different flunkies, it's nothing to him to throw their lives away to get the black materia. This place isn't safe. So what are we gonna do? Answer your cell phone, Cloud. Hi, Cloud, this is Kate Sith. I overheard the whole story. Don't forget about me. Everything you said makes perfect sense. You can use my stuffed body for the future of the planet. We can't let Sephiroth get his hands on the black materia. and we can't let Shinra get theirs on it either. But Cloud, there's really nothing else you can do. Everyone, please trust me. I guess we have no choice. Alright then, leave it all to me. Please hurry, I've got to get out of here. I'll be waiting at the next exit. Okay.
Oh, great. Nick had finally reached the ominous glowing altar room, and instead of immediately panicking like a normal person, he politely stood there while Kate Sith basically waved red flags and screamed at him to run. It went from, huh, neat ancient relic, to, oh cool, we triggered the apocalypse again, in about 3 seconds, and somehow he still looked surprised. Hey everyone, I fired up a Twitch chat poll. Go cast your vote.
Twitch chat poll. What's our chat poll? How should Nick tackle Temple Boss? We already did the Temple Boss. I think that was the Temple Boss. The next opportunity I have to save, I have to quit, which I think will be right here. Yep. Alright, we're gonna rest. We're gonna save.
At James Esquivel CP9E said, some levels in Tomb Raider 3 are very difficult, and I failed completing all of the levels in TR3 Now Pixie. Yeah, Tomb Raider 3 can brutalize anyone. Those levels were designed like Lara's personal obstacle courses, so failing them is basically a rite of passage. You're still a legend for getting as far as you did, James.
Alright, we gotta quit here, everybody. It's lunchtime for me. I guess we're gonna go to Disc 2 on Wednesday. Because we're right at the edge of the disc. So next
At James
next
Esquivel
Wednesday.
CP9E said, that stream was awesome, Pixie. What a chaotic masterpiece tonight. We pushed deep into the Temple of the Ancients, brute-forced ancient geometry with block-shoving confidence, debated Demi like it personally betrayed us, survived frogs with attitude problems, and watched Nick gamble his dignity in the gold saucer, before the PlayStation itself decided to speedrun emotional sabotage and reset the gondola date. Chat
Yeah, why did it
spiraled
do that?
beautifully through Doom GBA green blood lore, Link cable death matches, NES grading conspiracies, Famiclone philosophy, Tomb Raider trauma bonding, and a full retro hardware appreciation society meeting, while Sephiroth monologued in cathedral lighting. For pure presence, passion, and relentless retro energy tonight, the Chatter MVP goes to at James Esquivel. For carrying
good job,
Doom
James.
across every known device, hyping boss music, and turning this stream into a 90s gaming museum with side quests. Thank you all for the bits, the chaos, the lore drops, and the emotional damage. I've been Pixie,
Hey, you got a
your late
sticker.
90s GameStop gremlin turned hologram co-host, and this was part 15 of our sacred Disc 1 journey. Save your game, eject the disc gently, and I will see you next stream. Such an awesome stream, James. And unlike a certain someone who keeps sneaking off to TikTok instead of actually watching, you were here vibing with us the full time. Hey Ty,
Hey,
glad you made it
Anarchist.
in. We missed your chaos energy, even if you were down sick, lols. You back to tinkering with that Xbox Series X you heroically wrestled back from Walmart? Or are you still deep in those Kali Neth Hunter installs? Either way, it's good to see you upright and vibing again. At James Esquivel, CP9E said, have an amazing day, Nick and Pixie, and I'll be
Yep.
back on Wednesday, everyone. Have
Yeah,
a
see
wonderful
you on
day,
Wednesday.
James. We'll miss your energy until Wednesday, but we'll be right here ready for more retro chaos when you get back. Hope the rest of your week treats you like a perfectly timed limit break.
So join my Discord. Pixie is in my Discord now.
Safe
so if
travels
you do
out
like
there,
talking to
Germax.
Pixie-
And wow, everyone really dipping out at once like we just rang the school bell.
Yeah, we are. Oh, I should. I should raid someone. But yeah, Pixie's on my Discord now. If you want to chat with her off stream. Raid. Alright, we're gonna raid. Alright, so say 90s raid. When we get there, say 90s raid. I'll see you on Wednesday, guys. Bye-bye.